Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we are going to see how good The Witcher 3 holds up on your Xbox Series S. Now, I haven't tried this on this yet, so this is going to be interesting to find out how exactly this one is holding up on there, because I know the other one has an unlocked frame rate. So I was curious as I was checking out some of them other games earlier as to what this version is going to offer us in terms of frame rate. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to be stuck with the resolution of Xbox One and One S. So I'm curious. I really would like to see how this, or what options I have, to be completely honest with you. Let's see, options, display. I guess we don't have any of that stuff. So whatever we got is what we got. So we're gonna have to find out what our. Please let this game have an unlocked frame rate. Please, please, please let this have unlocked frame rate. I don't know if it does. I mean, it probably has a hard 30 lock, but we'll find out here in a minute. Boy, if this has a 60 FPS and it runs at 60 FPS, this is going to probably be a really good version, to be completely honest with you. But this game is getting a next-gen upgrade here in just a few more months. They will be upgrading this for the next-gen console, so I'm really excited to see exactly what they're going to do with this version. So I think this is still 30 frames a second, to be completely honest with you. But that actually doesn't feel bad. But you know what? These games, I mean, like, look at that. The 16x anastrophic filtering does make it look pretty decent. But these open world games, they never seem to be that bad at 30 frames a second. And this one here is actually pretty nice. I'm going to have to play it on the bigger console to find out. But yeah, this feels pretty decent. But yeah, you can see the yeah, I think this is still 30 frames a second. This is still playable. But okay, so let's look at what we got though. Vegetation wise looks pretty good. Obviously the textures in the ground are looking pretty good because of the 16x anastrophic filtering. You're actually seeing texture as you're walking down the road. You're not seeing just a blur. When it comes to the textures that you would normally get on some of these games. Another one we're going to check out is Assassin's Creed Origins. We're going to check out Origins. That one's supposed to be getting a 60 FPS patch as well, so that one should be pretty good. I'm curious to see how that one is running on this. So as far as I'm concerned, this is definitely playable for sure. This is definitely playable on the Series S, and it feels really stable, to tell you the truth. Definitely 30 frames a second, but it is stable, and it's not really like just. Yeah, that guy was easy to take out. Whew. Ooh, there goes your arm, buddy. Oh, yeah. There you go, man. Definitely still playable. Gosh, I love The Witcher. I love this game. I love this so much. I am really excited for the new next-gen patch for this game. I cannot wait to get back into this. I can't wait to honestly play Cyberpunk 2077 again. This is such a playable experience. Like, I'm not even disappointed that it's still 30 frames a second, because it still feels, it's something about, like, some companies can do the 30 frame per second open world really good, and The Witcher is one of them. And now that it's stable, this feels pretty good. Gosh, I just love these moves. Boom. Such a good experience. Such fun. Such fun. Man, this makes me just want to sit here and play through this some more, man. Dang, wolves everywhere. I love that, man. I love the combat in this game. It looks so freaking cool. I love it. And once you learn the combat in here, man, oh my gosh, this game gets so much better. So much better. My first experience with The Witcher 3 was that was pretty hard. That was a pretty hard play through. And then when I figured out all this stuff, man, this game just gets so much better. So much better. This is one of my favorite. This actually looks really good on Xbox Series S. To be completely honest with you, this looks really good. This is such a playable experience. Okay, we're going to go ahead and look at... Assassin's Creed. This is probably going to be another 30-minute video because I want to look... I want to look at some of these older games, man, and I just haven't been able to sit down and put a collage of them together yet. So maybe I'll make this video an hour. Maybe I'll just do 5 minutes of gameplay for a few of these games. Have a look at them. Give you some thoughts on them. You might get mad at me for doing so much Series S content, but dude, this needs to get out there, man. People need to know. People need to know what they're buying. People need to understand that, look, man, this system isn't trash. And every time I hear that, it makes me want to put out 10 more Xbox Series S videos. Every time somebody calls this system trash, it makes me want to sit here and play it and play it and play it. Like we probably could record an hour video of me just testing stuff out and talking to you while I'm doing it. Like, I don't think that would be uncalled for. I don't. I don't. Like, this just deserves to be done. These are all games that I've yet to check out on here, so I need to get them done anyways. So let's just sit here and go through as many of these puppies as we can for the next hour and look at them, see what they have to offer. Some of these games take a little bit of time to load, but Assassin's Creed Origins is one of my favorite, and this will be getting a 60 FPS patch, and it will translate to Series S because the oh gosh, what was it? Odyssey does run at 60 frames a second on this console as well. So sorry about all the coughing and stuff. I promise I'm not sick. We'll do this one. I don't remember where I'm at in this story. Oh yeah, this is my completion one. That looks pretty good. Can't believe this is running the Xbox One version. The Xbox One version. I have never seen what this looks like on Xbox One, to be completely honest with you. I bought this on PlayStation 4 Pro when it first came out, and then when the Xbox One X came out, I bought another copy. I had already beaten it on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and then I completely beat it again on the Xbox One X, and bought all the DLC on the Xbox One X. So all of those stories were beat on this as well. So that's pretty cool. All right off the bat, you're definitely getting... Wow. All right, so this is about the same quality as you were getting on... Oh, dang, I forgot this is an Odyssey. I can't jump off of whatever I want to. Okay. All right, yeah. Yeah, this looks like you're getting about the same quality you would be getting on the Odyssey Series S Xbox One X or Xbox One version. Definitely, yeah, like when you get into the trees and stuff. Yep, draw distance, stuff like that. Yeah, this actually looks pretty close to that. If you look back there in the back, you could see that all that stuff back there is not really loaded in. So yeah, you're getting about the same quality you would be getting on the Xbox One version of Odyssey as well. So let's get over here and look at these right here. When you get over here to these like little these fields of stuff right here. Okay, yeah, it's holding up pretty good. definitely a playable experience on here. And as soon as this thing gets the 60 FPS patch, it's probably even going to be better. I mean, this already feels pretty decent. Like it is playable. Ubisoft usually does a pretty good job of their open world games. So, yeah, this is definitely fine. There are some things you're definitely not getting, but like shadow detail out there in the mountain, you're not getting what it looks like on Xbox One X. You're not getting, but you're also not having to see it all load in every time you turn the camera anyways, like you would on PS4 Pro. Oh, we got a Cobra. Oh, man. Ah, those are freaking terrible. Wow, look at this. Look at this road. Look at this road. So, I mean, at least you're getting... Man, at least you're getting texture and everything in here. Like, this looks pretty decent. Let's see when you get up here somewhere close to where, like, it's farther away. See if you can see any texture in the ground. See, that doesn't look that bad, guys. That actually holds up actually really well. I would much rather play this on the Series S than playing this on a 1440p than having this 1080p image blown up to 4K. Like, I'll tell you that much is already obvious, because this looks pretty decent on here, but you start trying to put it on the bigger screens, and yeah, that's not going to hold up too well, to be completely honest with you. All right, so let's check out a different game now. We've done that one. I don't think we're going to go for an hour. We're just going to do a few more games. That would be so bad. I mean, you'll obviously see by the time we get in there. Let's see what another one would be. I don't know, man. I'm struggling. I got so many games that we'll show you some Rage 2. Now, I think somebody was saying this one here is running at 60 frames. On Xbox One S. I did check this out the other day. I looked at it, but I don't remember if I was looking at the series, this game on the Series S, or if I was looking at it on. I still haven't beat this game, man. I couldn't get over the 1080p on the 4K screen, man. I just could not get over that. But this here, when I looked at it the other day, it looked really, really, really good. So we might actually be able to finish this game. Another game we'll show you. Just Cause 4. Right after this one, we'll do Just Cause 4. Just because I think that one is really important to show you. Everything is important to show you. I think that one got FPS boost too, to be completely honest with you. I think that one's running at 60 frames a second on the Series S. Build the right cells, restore your health when you pick them up, the higher... This is probably one of those longer videos for sure. Yeah, see, this looks great. Yep, we're rocking 60 on this. Look at this. Ooh, yeah. Return the vehicle. So on this right here, I can already tell you, this looks way better than what I was getting before. Actually, I do not think that this is... Somebody freaking shooting at me? No, I guess they were shooting at me. This looks pretty dang good being on 1440p monitor. Like, look at all that popping though. My goodness. There's just so much popping. This game is kind of a hoot. I don't know how I felt about this game. I mean, I like open world games, but this one here just doesn't feel like an open world game to me. It just feels like you drive around and go from place to place, because really running around on foot just isn't fun. It's not the adventure that you would appreciate, you know. Everywhere is just like these cliffs in between everything, so running around on foot just doesn't make sense because you're just running up and down roads anyways. Like, you try to go off over here and climb these mountains and stuff, and it just doesn't work right. So I think that's what kind of like pushed me away from wanting to finish this game. Okay, so we need to look at something real quick. I don't remember if this game had FPS boost or not. Nope, it's got auto HDR. So this is probably running at 30 frames a second, to be completely honest. I mean, we'll definitely find out when I get out of the car again. Like, because this, like, texture-wise and everything, like, this game looks freaking pretty good while you're out walking around. It doesn't have that same blur that it used to have. Boy, he did not survive that bullet. Mutant spore, huh? Picked up a mutant spore. Yeah, I mean, this is probably 30 frames a second, but to tell you the truth, it doesn't feel that bad playing it. Just because it feels 100% freaking stable. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's supposed to be an open world, but you just got these big giant chasms everywhere that kind of negate the whole exploration thing of this game. And then you die, yeah. So, alright. That's enough of that game. It looks pretty decent, but no, definitely doesn't have the upgrade to it. Oh, I'm gonna look at Just Cause 4. Just Cause 4. This is a decent game. And this one has HDR support, so that we will be able to take advantage of. And this actually runs in Dolby Vision if you have it hooked up on your Xbox Series X, to tell you the truth, which is pretty freaking cool. Now, this game was running on Xbox Series X at like 1440p, so it just always looked really fuzzy and really blurry. And there was so much freaking popping. But if you run this thing to your Xbox Series X, to the 1440p monitor, this game looks freaking phenomenal. Yes, I have checked it out. Sorry. Just all these loading screens, man. They do kind of get... This is the biggest thing about going backwards and playing like some of these backward compatible games that haven't been upgraded to the Series X or S. The loading times still do kind of become like a little bit of a pain in the butt. And once you've gotten used to the new loading speed, you're like, oh gosh, the wait. But boom, we continue. And yeah, this looks pretty decent. I wonder, is this one of those FPS boosters? Let's look. I thought this one here got FPS boost. So we'll just look really quick. No, it didn't. What the heck? So essentially you're playing this one at 30 frames a second as well. Which, I mean, to be completely honest, nowadays, wow, you know what? That just doesn't feel that 30. You know what I mean? They got really good last generation at covering up that 30 frames per second, didn't they? I thought this had FPS boost on Series X, though. I thought this was one of those titles. So, as you can see from the last game we were playing, they're both made by Avalanche. They're open world art, so they both look fairly the same. Yeah, it's still 30 FPS. So that one's still 30 FPS. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with this video. This one will be a little bit shorter. I was joking about the whole hour thing. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, man. We'll definitely be checking out some more of these backward compatible games, as well as new games when they come out and they're going forward. So yeah, I do plan on start really breaking stuff down and really talking about it here in the coming weeks or whatever. But as it sits for today, kind of just want to get a couple more videos out, and then we'll be done with that. So if you like this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.